irmã chaya no camahu anuri, no camai, no camwaka, na anuri, no yuyuá, na warron chinam, vupanque, tu chinam, chavawaki, chinamo kikirani, tsai chavakirani, tsai makikirani. Awama wanana, no mahu no wai sharai.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47 and verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. I want to give all honor, glory, and infinite praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, SHAQADAN. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone, peace and salutations to the elect scattered abroad, pushing his truth in sincerity. May Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, SHAQADAN, Barak Dum to Zaquanium, Wa'akim Wa'kwaf, your elders, your brothers, your sisters, the hopeful elect, out there laboring, keeping the commandments to the best of your ability, giving diligence to make your calling and election sure, and of course, keeping faith in the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and his beloved Son, our Lord and our Savior, our King, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, in these last days and these perilous times that we are living in. This is Brother Pashai Bon Yashallah, and this will be a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shai on how the elites, basically had a shamanic witch, perform incantations at the World Economic Forum. Okay, because we know everything that's being discussed at the Davos meetings, are orchestrated by the elites, because ultimately their agenda as well with the New World Order, the one world government, one world currency, world depopulation, and things of that nature. And they deal with the left-hand side as far as incantations and enchantments and sorceries and witchcraft. That's all throughout the scriptures of how the wicked gets down. So literally on live television, on TV, where anyone could look up and watch this video, you had a Brazilian witch. I forgot the witch's name. I think it's Putani, Yawanawa or something like that, right? But in any event, she's a whole shaman, a witch doctor. She deals with familiar spirits. And she goes into like a trance state, performs rituals, practice divinations, and quote unquote healings. So that's all witchcraft. So that's how we know through the spirit that Esau Edom is getting ready to do something drastic, man. Because he's throwing up them enchantments to try to further, his agenda, to try to what's the word? It's like he wants his agenda to come through, wants it to play out. You know what I'm saying? And he's throwing up enchantment against the brothers because we're the main threat. Starting with the apostles, the elders on down, we are the main threat to his New World Order. So that's why we got to stay girded. We got to stay, prayed up. We got to fast and we got to endure. Because these devils are throwing up them curses, them enchantments. But guess what? I'm going to get a few precepts. None too long. Just straight to the point. Let's get the book of Numbers 23 and 23. This one, Balak tried to get Balaam to curse Israel. Let's get straight to the point. Numbers 23 verse 23, it says, surely there's no enchantment against Jacob. So at the end of the day, what's going on in today's time is the Most High Yahweh Shemal Shai is dealing with a remnant of his nation, the elect. So this verse will pertain to the elect of the nation today. But back then, even us as a whole, like if you try to curse Israel, if we're doing everything right in the eyes of the Most High, and the Most High is with us, that's Judith the 5th chapter. Let's get that as well. I'm just going to roll through the spirit with this lesson. Lord willing, it'll be edifying. Esau's enchantments is not going to work. It don't matter how many witch doctors he conjure up to try to, pray for his new order to come to full fruition and pray for the downfall of, of the Israelites, because that's ultimately what they want. They want their birthright back. We know the plans of the illuminated Rothschilds. All right, look at Judah 5 right quick. Judah 5 and verse 20. All right, this is one of the Ammonite. I believe this is an Ammonite speaker. Let me see. Forgot the dude's name. All right, let me see something right quick. Salakia. Achior, right, the captain of sons of Ammon, right? So Judah 5 verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against this people, the Israelites, and they sin against their God, their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. So at the end of the day, Esau, he's the accuser of brethren today. So this happened back then, of course, but more so today as well. With the elites being the accuser, putting drugs in our communities, all right, casting spells over our people by way of the music, the television, media, and things of that nature, and things he put it in the food, in the air. All right, this man is a whole demon. All right, so basically they understand this, that if there's any error in us, the Most High Yahweh Shema Shai will turn his back on us. All right, he will lead us to our enemies to get punished because we're going off. All right, he said, "Now be our ruin." So that's what these elites think when they have these witches and warlocks and try to throw up them spells. They do it every year too. At the New Year's, they throw up spells that be more death in the communities, more abortions, more crime, all right, more robbery, more murder, right? So they want it to be our ruin. So what they're doing is working on reform. They got plans for disease X, depopulation, all right, amongst other things as well, all right, cyber attacks, and they want their plans to work. So they want whatever they're getting ready to do, they want it to work. All right, and guess what? It will work to some degree because the Most High is allowing them to do it. All right, but they're not going to be able to do that against the Most High's anointed. All right, verse 21. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them. And Yahweh Shema Shai will defend us in these last days. And their power before them, and we be of reproach before all the world. So that was the point I want to get in that. Let's go back, because stand now with thine enchantments, Esau. He had a whole witch doctor doing spells on live TV. This is insane. All right, let's go back to Numbers. All right, very quick. Numbers 23 and verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. You can't do it against our people unless the Most High allows. All right, but guess what? Like I mentioned, today's time, he's dealing with the remnant, so there's no enchantment against the Israel of God. All right, there's no divination against the Israel of the Most High, the elect. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel what the Most High power have wrought. Okay, so that was the point. So he came to the conclusion: you can't curse Israel if the Most High is with him. All right, so that's why you see what Esau is doing with these enchantments. Let's go to Isaiah 47, right? Because this whole chapter is going to the destruction of the daughter of Babylon, the virgin daughter of Babylon, America, which also means the end of Esau's rulership and kingdom. All right, and they're going to look to the monthly procrastinators and astrologers and warlocks and sorcerers and wizards and witches. All right, same way of ancient Egypt with them Hamites. All right, with Pharaoh. All right, they were going to their witches and warlocks, the Jammies and Jambries. I forgot that's a Jambries twice. I forgot the one name. Let me see. Let me just type this in. All right. Genies and Jambries, yeah. I tried to withstand Moses in 2 Timothy 3 and 8, right? But let's read Isaiah 47 in verse. So chapter's good. Yep. Yeah, let's start at verse 9. It says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in the perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thy enchantment. So this is a norm for Esau, but now he just did it out in the open. So it should let you know that they're getting ready to move. All right, they're getting ready to do something big. All right, for them to have a witch doctor blowing the foreheads of all those different demons up there. All right, and do whatever spell she was doing. All right, probably praying for the masses to fall for their next pandemic, the disease X. I have probably had them praying, that, it comes to pass and they be able to really, their plans work. You never know. All right. I couldn't understand what that bitch was saying. And she's going on because she's an Israelite. All right. From the tribe of Asher. She's from Brazil. That woman. They do a whole bunch of witchcraft. The Northern Kingdom began how to get down. Even the Southern Kingdom, of course. But yeah, man. Most are not dealing with that. That's all the scriptures. Most are not dealing with them divinations. And matter of fact, that bitch was to be put to death on spot. All right. I may go back to Isaiah 47. Hold on. Let me just get some precepts on that right quick. Exodus 22 and 18. Right. And it reads, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. You're not supposed to suffer a witch to live, man. That bitch shouldn't be up there even doing those enchantments, man. Right? Let's also get the law. Let's get the book of Deuteronomy 18 and verse 9. When thou art coming to the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee, going to the land of Canaan, all right, which is the holy land, the land of Israel, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations. All right, because those in there practicing all type of things. Verse 10. There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter pass through the fire, sacrificing their children, or that useth divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch, or a charmer, or consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer. All right, so that bitch is a consulter with familiar spirits. She's a enchanter. She uses divination. She's a witch. Most are not dealing with that, man. So this is supposed to be a God-fearing country, man. Get out of here with that. These people don't fear the Most High. All right, these people serve Satan. Another thing, too, that made me think about is on the back of the dollar bill in Latin, all right, which is the language spoken in ancient Rome, all right, they have the term Nunc Coeptes, which literally means God favors their undertakings. And their God is Lucifer, or ultimately Satan, that favors their undertakings. All right. And what's their undertakings? Their enterprise. And what's their enterprise? Their New World Order. All right. Novus Ordo Seclorum. So that's what she want Lucifer to favor their undertakings. They're trying to pray that they get this thing, up and popping. All right. Matter of fact, let's get that in the book of Job. There's more scriptures. You can get Leviticus, going to these familiar spirits, divinations, and most he's not dealing with none of that, man. Leviticus, let's read this right fast. Leviticus 19 and verse 31. Regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am the Lord your power. All right, so all the scriptures, but what I said I was gonna get, Job. All praise God, Bashamasha. Look at Job 20. Right. So Esau know he got a short time, man. That's why he about to come down, man. He about to do something drastic this year, man. This dude got a whole witch on live TV. This is insane. Right? It's not Job 20 I want. I think it's Job, let me see. Let me just type this in. Maybe Job 5. Yeah, Job 5. Job 5 in verse 12, right? And it reads, he disappointeth the devices of the crafty. Who's the crafty? Esau Edom. We get Ephesians 6 chapter after this. So that their hands cannot perform their enterprise, man. So guess what? Y'all gonna fail. The Most High gonna allow y'all to set it up to some degree, but at the end of the day, y'all gonna fail, man. Okay? That's it. You ain't about to, man, if the Most High allow Esau to get his way, no flesh will be saved, man. All right? So that's why I get Job. That's why I do get Job. Let's get it. Job 20 verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. So when he's trying to fully establish his new world order agenda, he's going to be in many straits. In what position of difficulties? Every hand of the wicked, the laborers, shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So at the end of the day, when he about to fill their belly, fully establish their new world order, the Most High going to destroy their ass, man. All right? That's it. And it's all throughout the scripts, man. So let's go back to Isaiah 47. All right? Isaiah 47, and we're going to read, okay, Con, just making sure of something. All right. Isaiah 47, and we're going to read verse 9 again. Actually, we can let's read, yeah. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. So that's all this country, all right? Esau is ahead of it, performs and practices witchcraft. Look at Nahum 3 and verse 4. because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Who's that harlot? Revelation 17th chapter. Mystery Babylon, great, the mother of all harlots. All right. And this chapter right here, you go into it's talking about Nineveh as well, which America is a modern day Nineveh, Assyria, Egypt, Sodom, okay, Rome. All right. It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts. Behold, I am against thee, said the Lord. Most High Yahweh Shema Shah is against you, Esau. I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness and the kingdoms thy shame. All right, so you about to come down hard. Okay? Back to Isaiah 47. I may read it in GNTD as well. You know, I like the way it's worded there. All right, let's read verse 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. That's Isaiah 29:15 as well. All right, so what they not the so-called the Illuminati, right? What they call the Illuminati. They're not really illuminated though on the right hand side. They illuminate on the left hand side. All right, the bearers of light, Luciferians. All right, and they say they works in the dark, and they say who seeth us and who knoweth us. That's the secret societies. That's these different plans. But now is what they do it out in the open. They're doing out in the open enchantments now. All right, because the majority of these people don't know what the fuck going on. You think the majority of Jake is watching the Davos meeting and see what they're talking about? No, they're not. They only see a video part on TikTok after someone else put it up. They may watch it and keep scrolling. You know, start watching some bullshit. Jake not paying attention. Jake not watching. That's why majority of the people are going to get caught off guard, man. All right, let's read on. It says, thy wisdom and thy knowledge it have perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. So they try to be like the Most High. That's what the book of Second Thessalonians as well. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief can fall upon thee, and thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee, suddenly which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so, thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly procrastinators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. So they have these witches, warlocks, all right, praying on their behalf, trying to pray to Baphomet, Satan, Baal, Molech, whatever. All right, to try to save them from the ultimate doom. Because when you go back to the different projects they got, one of them is called Project Looking Glass. Okay, well, basically they have this technology where they could like look at different simulations or scenarios that could play out, and they basically said from 2012 up to now, all paths led to two conclusions: the Great Awakening and the end of the world. But then the CIA agent or the FBI agent, either or, that was behind it, they set up to like use the program. He realized it wasn't the end of the world, the earth blowing up. No, he realized that it was the end of their world. Okay, that's what he realized was the end of their world. You see, so Esau's world is coming to an end. 2 Kings 6 verse 9. All right, Esau's the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And the Great Awakening is this truth. Okay, his skirt being lifted up, Esau being exposed, of being the wicked being revealed. All right. And the Israelites waking back up to where they are and where their power is. This is all things about, man. All right. So, man, we are a direct enemy threat to Esau and his agenda. So that's why he gonna soon move on brothers as well. All right. But that's when the Most High gonna lift up that standard. Isaiah 47, and we have verse 14. Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. Remember, he's going to cast the wrath upon them while they're eating. All right. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, no fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander everyone to his quarter, none shall save thee. Because at the end of the day, that's was destined for this country, America, is the lake of fire. All right. And once that happens, the elect will get delivered from that and get crowned and be joint heirs of Yahweh Shai, and eventually come back down, Daniel 7:18, and take the kingdom. So you're going to have elites around the world in different bunkers, but they're going to get grabbed up and put into slavery. All right, so that's the end. Once America gets burnt up with fire, that's the end. They're not going to, like the phoenix, rise from the ashes and fully, nah, man. Nope. That's not going to happen. And Esau knows this, man. So that's why he's afraid. Okay. Let me see. Watch this. Isaiah 47:11. Disaster will come upon you, and this is in the GNTD, right? Disaster will come upon you, and none of your magic can stop it. None of your magic and spells can stop this, man. Ruin will come on you suddenly, ruin you never dreamed of. Keep all your magic spells and charms. You have used them since you were young. Remember, they are strains from the womb, right? You have used them since you were young. Perhaps they will be of some help to you. Perhaps you can frighten your enemies. So maybe that could help a little bit. We'll see, okay? Because there is power on the left hand, but it's not as powerful as the right hand, okay? But that's the point I want to get on this. Right? That chapter's good. Let's end it off with one more. Look at Ephesians, right? Because, brothers, we got to stay, prayed up, man. There's some evil times. Ephesians 6:10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shemel Shai, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, the craftiness, the deceit, the trickery of this devil Esau Edom. All right, the word devil, diabolus, deceiver. That's Esau. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. So it's not a physical fight right now. It's spiritual. All right, it's mental. But against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, man. That's spiritual wickedness in high places, man. All right. Verse 13. Wherefore, take unto the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. All right, so he's throwing them darts, man. We want to quench them. We got to take on the shield of faith, man, and believe in Yahweh Shemel Shai, and he's going to protect us in these times. Verse 17, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints, man. So all praise to Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. So, they got these witches casting spells, doing incantations, enchantments, all right, charms, all right, to try to bless their New World Order agenda, whatever the case may be, try to send curses upon us, all right, and upon the masses of the people. But the Lord is dealing with a remnant, man. And that remnant, no matter what, can't get deceived, all right? That remnant will get the victory pursuant to Revelation 15 chapter, all right, amongst others as well. All right, so this right here, just an eye-opener that they about to do something more than likely this year. They about to do something drastic, man. All right, that they trying to pray to the witches and how the witches bless them and their decisions. Because she was blowing in their forehead. Wait, what's that? Your forehead? That's your pineal gland. All right, your third eye. All right, your mind, your spirit. So they want them things to work. Their thoughts, their decisions. All right, that they're making for the New World Order. They want all that to come to pass. So she was trying to bless their mind to make the right decisions. All right, but they're gonna fail at the end of the day. But with that, it's not too long, straight to the point. Brothers, elders, been doing lessons going to the same topic. Because we need some heavy times, man. But I'm in it there through the Spirit. I want to give all honor, glory, and infinite praise to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rachak, with honor to the apostles and elders.